The 8 characters of comedy, I think we've got all of those covered. There's Beans, Venus, Penis.
Venus and penis.
Now, there's one thing I do want to do before we get started. I want to know what the actual intro to Just a Minute is, because I know it's the Minute Waltz.
Chopin's Minute Waltz.
Yeah, but I want to see what he says. He goes, as the strains to the thing die away.
As the strains of the Chopin's Minute Waltz fade.
Who presents it now?
I don't know if they discovered it, if they decided that
They
yet.
haven't decided, I don't think.
Just a minute.
He was bloody ancient.
He was, wasn't
Yeah.
He wore cravats.
he? He was a proper gentleman.
Welcome to Just a Minute. And as the minute waltz fades away, once towards my
My name
As the Minute Waltz fades away.
is the Minute Waltz.
I'm just going to check the coronavirus. I can't say it.
Hang on.
huge pleasure to welcome our many listeners. Not
That's important. I left my phone before.
Nicholas Parsons. And as the minute waltz fades away, once more it's my huge pleasure to welcome our many.
Once more.
Listeners, not only in this country, but throughout the world. To welcome to the program this week 4 exciting, talented, and
I was going to go to Bristol on Saturday. It looks like I'm not going now.
Is that because of lockdowns?
Yeah. Can I get a refund on my ticket? It's only certain tickets.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. You bastard.
Don't need that.
No. Fucking headphones.
Fucking headphones. Right, so that was mine. No, that was whose was this one?
That
was
was
yours.
mine.
Right. And the red one was yours, wasn't it? Ideally, don't bang it on the table. Just either hold it and just do that, because it'll pick it up better anyway. Right, we are recording. Let's have 5 seconds of silence. Welcome to Just a Minute. Piano music applause. My name is Paul Gannon, and as the minute waltz fades, oh God, fuck. Hang on. I can.
Oh, come on,
Shut up.
mate.
My name is Paul Gannon. As the minute waltz fades away, once more it is my great pleasure to introduce you to 2 talented, handsome, sexual, creative, funny, arousing, squat, weird, round, abstract, angular, biscuits, carrot, frond. Contestants
How
to
amusing.
play Just a Minute. On my left, it is actor and comedian Eli Silverman,
Thank you. Hello.
and writer of such hit shows
Shit.
as Oh Madam and Don't Forget Your Gravy Pouch. It is Mr Biffo.
Hello, everyone.
Hello,
I don't know
so
why I said it like that.
we're going to be playing Just a Minute.
I'm going to be failing.
Yeah, I'm really not feeling confident about this.
But you've heard Just a Minute though in the past, haven't you?
Nah, I know what it is, but it's the not doing the
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the little ums and ers.
that
Well-
part of my natural cadence and rhythm
Exactly.
of speech.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I have a halting delivery.
It's about concentration, isn't it?
No, it's about the way
It's
I
not.
fucking talk.
That's how I
And you're
process
fuck-
language.
Yeah,
But this isn't how you
Oh, why did you talk about
I don't
that?
fucking talk
God.
for you.
Why did you give me
I-
that thing?
I don't talk for you the
But
way
this-
you want me to.
The point of Just
I
a
don't.
Minute.
I don't do that for anybody.
The point of Just a Minute is a different mental exercise, isn't it? It's not about your
Alright.
common cadence. It's about adapting to fit the game, right? And half of the game is the challenge of people interrupting and challenging you on a point.
I don't like challenges. I just like sitting at home on the sofa.
Right. Now, usually there's 4 people and a judge. but I want to play, so there's 3 people and no judge, so we'll all have to judge.
Oh, we'll have to agree. You haven't thought this out.
I have, and I thought, this will be good.
Is that what you thought,
This is
Paul?
what we're doing. So the idea is you get a topic, right?
So who's got the ultimate say? And who
I
gets
reckon
the
we'll just do
point?
it automatically. 2 out of 3 of us will agree. That's how we go.
Democracy.
Democracy.
Gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
What about those bonus points you used to give out for like being funny?
Well, if you yeah, would you yeah. You don't have to worry about that. So it is a game where you will speak for a minute on a chosen subject, but you must not hesitate, deviate, or repeat yourself during that 60 seconds. If you think that person does, you will buzz in. I will buzz in like this. Eli will buzz in like this. Mr. Biffo. And then you can challenge. You can say, oh, you did that, or you repeated, or you went off on a tangent. And then we'll all discuss it, and we'll see how it goes. And it might go horribly. And if you get right through to the end and are uninterrupted for a minute, you get a bonus point. All right? And you also get
And
a point.
also, if you're interrupted falsely.
Yes. And you also get a point if you're speaking when the timer goes.
So you've got to stop exactly.
No, you just keep talking.
Just keep talking. Yeah, you don't have to time it to a minute. Exactly. You just got to go for at least a minute without being, without hesitating, deviating, or
Being a deviant.
being a deviant. Right, I'm going to get the clock up.
Me? What was that about deviancy?
Yeah.
Oh, madam. Right, here we go.
Pop your clock out.
Right, who would like to go first on just a minute? I won't because, I'm leading this, so it's either you...
I'll go, I'll take one for the team.
Yeah, all right, so...
I'm ready.
I'll let you pick
I'm gonna
any
fail.
topic
I'm
you
gonna
want.
fail immediately.
There's a big stack of these just a minute cards.
I can feel a big fail coming.
Yeah, but again,
Not
you might
very
get
good
points
about
from
this.
just chipping in right at the end and getting the point and chipping in, you know what I mean? 59.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
deviated. Yeah, you get the point.
And they
Fine.
they always just go, hey, yeah, don't they?
No, that's very uncivilized. I've never seen that.
Well, they've only got 3 seconds to go, and I'm yeah, don't they? They cheat.
Come on, pick a card.
Sorry.
The
Right.
topic is...
My subject is visiting the doctor.
Oh, topical.
Isn't it?
Oh, fuck.
Thinking of medical 111.
So you have 1 minute to talk on the topic of...
Visiting the doctor.
You can use the words on the card as many times as you like, but everything else is repetition.
What if I just said visiting the doctor, visiting the doctor?
That would count as repetition,
What
because
about
that's just
the?
cheating.
You can say the.
The is iffy. If you use it spread out, it's not too bad. But if you go, the man went to the doctor and the doctor said, then all of a
Why
sudden,
would anyone talk like that?
well, that's the point, isn't it? You're meant to think around these common conversational shortcuts that we use in our speech to discourse within.
Are you
one
practicing?
another.
Don't practice.
No, stop practicing.
Yeah. Are you? Whenever you're ready, Eli, we'll start the clock. Ready?
Yep.
And your time starts on visiting the doctor now.
When I'm visiting the doctor, I like to bring along a little bag with some sandwiches in. I have a ham one and a cheese one.
You said one twice.
Oh, fuck! I always do that. It's the way I talk.
Yeah, again, it's not about the way you talk.
I could have
though,
got
is it?
done for being irrelevant. What's the one?
Hesitation.
No.
Deviation.
Cheat that.
Yeah, well,
I was right
a
on
few
the
more-
sandwiches immediately.
Yeah, a few more seconds. Right, you ready?
What's happening now?
What about points?
You don't have any points.
What's going
Oh no,
on
do
now?
I get a point for
Yes.
intro? Oh, okay.
What, are you taking over?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm playing.
So I told you I hadn't seen this before.
You get a point for a successful interruption.
Alright, cool, so that's one then. Sweet. This is good. Right, there is 10 seconds gone on the clock. That's what, 50 seconds left?
Yes.
Excellent. Here we go, and the time.
And your subject is visiting the doctor.
When I visit the doctor, I often find it a stressful and unpleasant experience. I don't often get to go, but when I do, it tends to be for a problem downstairs. Maybe my winky, could also be my arsehole at times. I went to the doctor the other day and had to get my bottom out. The doctor...
Oh! Hesitation.
Yeah, alright, I'll give you that. Shit, it's hard this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to be terrible. I'm not even noticing when people are hesitating. Let alone when I do it.
Right, so 34 seconds gone, 26 left. So on the subject of visiting the doctor, are you ready, Eli? Your
Yeah.
time starts now.
Visiting the doctor is a sport in Prussia where they eat sandwiches.
Yeah?
Oh, mate, I'm terrible at this.
This is going to be great fun.
Did you interrupt then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
so
the-
what's the
Oh,
challenge?
you hesitated
And said
said
sandwiches.
sandwiches again.
Point for Mr. Biffo there. So it's your turn to take over. There are 18,
I've got 18
seconds left.
Right, okay.
And your time on the topic of visiting the doctor begins now.
Visiting the doctor is something I like to do twice a year on my birthday and Christmas. The most recent visit to the doctor was for pleurisy, a disease that I believe first came into prominence in the Victorian era around the end of the Industrial Revolution.
Oh, that's a shit move with 2 seconds left.
I slipped.
Oh, I was on a roll!
Right, Biffo gets an extra point for that then. Because you interrupted and the challenge was failed. Would you that was a cunt move.
I slipped, honestly, I slipped.
Oh,
I
Slipped. I didn't slip.
I
Have you
was-
slipped holding this?
I was
Yes, but that's
spellbound.
why-
I didn't know what was. I was transported to a different world by
Yeah,
that.
Victorian era.
Well, look, he can do it now.
He still could go and instantly.
Well, he's
pop
got
up.
only got 2 seconds.
Well,
Less
still, I've seen challenges happen in that time. All right. So you got 2 seconds about visiting the doctor, Mr. Biffo, and your time starts now.
I like the part where the doctor...
There we go. You
gets a
are
point
a
for,
point for talking as the clock ends. That's 3 points at the end of that round.
Wow.
1 point for me, 1 point for Eli.
I hadn't anticipated that.
You're a lot better at it than you led us to
Fucking
believe.
hell, it was the stress of it. Honestly, I've got high blood pressure after that. Honestly, seriously, as I'm talking, I can feel my neck tensing up.
Right, well then it's your turn to start next.
God.
Oh, what locks! So, big stack of cards. Again, these are just a minute bought game from M&S, a Christmas stocking filler kind of thing. Again, I saw it in a charity shop for like £1.
I mean, there's no need
There's no need.
to buy some cards with subjects on, is there?
Ah,
No, I guess not.
hair loss.
Right, are you ready? Your time, Mr. Biffo, on the topic of hair loss without repetition, deviation, or hesitation begins now.
Hair loss is not an issue that I have ever suffered from. It is a problem that was first... Balls and piss!
Hesitation.
Yeah, hesitation, Mr. Silverman.
Do you know why? Because I thought of a good pun, and I was
shouldn't.
concentrating on that instead of just letting my tongue roll.
Oh, ladies. Ladies. Yeah, never try and think of a pun. That's where you go wrong.
I couldn't help it. I saw the words and they popped into my head. That's all I could think of.
Right, Silverman, hair loss, that's your topic. You now have 53 seconds left on the clock to talk on that subject, beginning now.
It has been said that men who suffer from premature hair loss are very... That's dull, isn't it?
That was
Dull.
partly
I
a
don't know.
slit, but it was a little bit hesitant.
I'm going to give him it. I'm going to have that because I kind of think...
Do I lose a point?
No, not at all. Eli gets a point, though.
Yeah, and I get to continue.
Continue on the topic of hair loss, beginning now.
They have higher estrogen, or the other one, ostrogen. What's it called? Ostrich.
I'm going to say that was deviation from logic.
I forgot what that was called. What's the one,
You
the
got it
male
right.
one?
Estrogen.
Estrogen.
Ostrich.
Estrogen.
Ostrich eggs.
Estrogen, ostrich eggs.
I'll
Estrogen.
suck an ostrich egg with a straw. I wonder if have you seen ostrich eggs? They're huge. Do you remember we had that century egg? Imagine they did that with an ostrich egg.
I have. I did try to fry. I'll make scrambled eggs out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it big?
He was a big old fucker.
But not particularly nice tasting.
No. Also, I coloured it green. That's a long story.
Right, okay. Hand off the table, by the way, to just pick it up a little bit.
Duh.
Right, is it my go? Yes, it is. I have 38 seconds left to talk on the subject of hair loss, beginning now. In my family, I do believe there is a habit of men in the balls.
Oh,
Hesitation.
Yeah, hesitation. Fucking
Hesitation.
right, Mr. Silverman, hair loss. You
I'm
have
walking down the road.
31.
Hesitation.
31 seconds left, Mr. Silverman.
All right.
Time starts now.
They have virility, these bald men. Their bags are full of spunk, ready to pump out the end of their knobs, which also resemble their bald heads. which is a nice similarity in the form. Hair loss is something that I've suffered from, but usually because I'm pulling my own hair out. Is that hair loss or just hair destruction? I don't know. And I... Shit! Oh, I looked at the fucking clock. I shouldn't have looked at the clock.
That was you.
Oh, I shouldn't have looked at the fucking clock. I couldn't believe how well I was doing. You both were looking at me like, I can't think of anything he's done wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't catching
Put me
anything.
off.
So, Mr. Biffo, what is your challenge?
Oh, he completely started
he melted
swearing
down.
and
Hesitation, I think.
hesitation, I
Technically.
suppose
Right.
you'd call it.
Yeah.
4 seconds left on the clock. Talking about hair loss. Mr. Biffo, your time starts now.
The first documented case of hair loss occurred in Neanderthal times, when cavemen, known as cavey shavers...
There we go, that's it.
KV shave.
That's not even the pun I thought. The pun I thought of was hair loss the jackal. That's what
Fuck
threw
it.
me. That was what threw me.
No, that's good.
Hair loss the fuck.
The day of the hair loss.
Right. I'm going to shuffle the pack now for a topic to start on.
It's your go to start.
Yes, it is my go to start.
Are we going to have another round after this?
Yes, we're gonna do one
It's
each.
alright, it's a good game.
Right.
I take it all back.
The subject here today is pointless inventions.
Oh.
So I will begin the topic of pointless inventions without repetition, deviation, or hesitation. And I'll let you start, Eli.
Where do I start that?
Just a little blue arrow thing, yeah.
This fucking annoys me.
Oh, you know what? Don't bother. It's fine. It's fine.
No! I'll do it, but I just want to say I object to the fact that it's got a play button to start a timer.
I know.
Does it all have to be a fucking play button?
Move on. Just a direction button.
Alright, are you ready?
Pointless inventions
Is your subject?
Yes.
Talk for a minute.
Yeah.
And go.
My name is Professor Paul Gannon and I make pointless inventions. Would you like to hear of some that I've made in my varied and amazing career? Well, let's begin with my invention that I like to call the toenail rumpadump. What you do with this is you take the offending items from the foot and then place it in the machine that I called earlier. So what happens is it polishes it and turns it into a lovely, delightful snack that you can feed. What?
Deviation, that's not pointless. That has a point. That machine has a point.
It doesn't.
It turns toenails into
It's a snack.
food.
It doesn't.
That'd
yeah,
be great. That's a lot of points. Think of who you could feed with that. You could feed everyone with their own toenails.
I'm backing him up. Yeah.
Crispy toenail.
Fuck off.
You said it was pointless. Nah.
It wasn't
Snacks.
pointless.
Snacks are...
Right,
Right,
fine.
you can't
Okay.
defend that. Yes,
Right,
thank
fine. Okay, fine.
Right.
Silverman, you're in control of the topic of pointless inventions. Your 32 seconds left on the clock and your time starts now.
A pointless invention that I came across the other day was an umbrella with holes in it. See, Paul, that's what
If that's not pointless, is it?
it is. What
not.
does it do?
It makes people who like rain.
Nah,
They don't need it.
sorry,
So
I'm
you
on the
shit.
right side here.
Yeah.
again.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
You shit, you haven't got logical chops, mate.
That was just you being vindictive.
Yeah. I get one for an incorrect
Yeah.
interruption as well.
Oh, God, you can't even be vindictive in this game. Right. You have 26 seconds left, Mr. Silver. Your time starts now.
Another pointless invention that I came up with several years ago was a cheese grater made of jelly. That went down very well at children's parties. Another pointless invention that I've thought of is a lampshade made of iridescent... Shit! It keeps happening.
Go on, I'll let you have that.
Right at the end again.
Yeah, fucking hell. Go on, what is it? What's your challenge?
Wait, he just lost it.
Yeah.
Presentation.
I still need to hear it, just in case you say, I don't know,
Bum roll.
deviation, I disagree. Right, you have 8
Hang on, I've
seconds
got
left.
Windy Pops. Shouldn't have had that Diet Coke.
Was it Diet Cherry?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Shut up.
I just don't like diet drinks. I don't like that taste, the aspartame taste. You know, the
Aspartame.
aspartame. Right, 8 seconds. Pointless inventions, Mr. Biffo, and your time starts now.
My favourite pointless invention is a machine that prints books for baby names for clouds. It is listed in alphabetical.
There we go.
Good. Baby names for clouds. Good. Fluffy. That's one that comes up a lot.
Right.
Alistair.
Right, at the end of that round, we've all done one game each.
I've just thought of another cloud name.
Yeah.
Chicago. That's good. Come on, you had a baby cloud. He'd stand out in Cloud Nursery, wouldn't he?
Chicago.
If I had a
Chicago.
clown, I'd call him Claude.
Right. At the end of that round, I've got 2 points. Eli has 6 points. And Mr. Biffo has 7 points.
I'm good at this game.
You are.
Right. Next collection. Eli, you get to choose the topic
It's my topic again.
It is your topic again.
Okay,
So here we go. Spread them all out.
Spread the cards.
Whatever you like, mate. Here we go.
Spread 'em.
Spread the deck.
What's the topic?
Valentine's Day.
Oh, something you know a lot about. I'm sure you receive cards every year. Cards are plenty. Don't
What are you trying to fucking say?
You are a lonely boy. Lonely boy. You are a lonely boy.
Repetition.
Alright.
Right, Valentine's Day,
The
yeah?
topic on Valentine's Day without hesitation, repetition, or deviation begins now.
Valentine's Day is a holiday for people who like chocolate and heart-shaped things and fluffy little bows and all.
Too many hands.
Yeah, I'll add a split second after you.
Yeah. Too many hands there, mate.
I won't argue.
That's a rare occurrence on this podcast. Right.
Sorry, that was just
Mind
me
that.
going off.
Right. My turn. Valentine's Day, chosen subject, begins now. Valentine's Day is not something I particularly like to partake in. I know I have partners. What?
You hesitated in the middle of the word partake. We all heard it.
No, that's mean.
Yeah.
You said pot. You went pot.
No,
Egg.
that's I would have said.
All right,
the word
fuck you.
hesitation.
How about that? Fuck you.
I have to side with Paul here.
Thank you, Mr. Biffo. I continue on the topic of Valentine's
Did you give
Day.
yourself a point for an
Yes,
interruption?
I did, yes. So, 43 seconds left for me beginning now. Oh, so, I was going on about Valentine's Day, wasn't I, dear listener? So let's continue. Sometimes girlfriends like to have Valentine's Day. I don't see the point. It's just buying cards, isn't it? And expending a lot of cash on toys and socks.
Hesitation.
You said something like sometimes girls like to have Valentine's Day as well.
Well, you didn't buzz in.
You don't have
You
Valentine's
should have
Day.
buzzed in for that then, shouldn't you?
You don't have Christmas. Oh great, I'm having Christmas.
I'm having Valentine's Day.
Listen, I thought of something.
Oh, God.
Have you ever sort of, when you go to a place, make it into a verb? So like, if you went to Oxford a lot, you could say I'm Oxfording today.
No.
All right. If you with harrow, I'm harrowing.
Is that really worth it?
Was that worth speaking?
No. In fact,
My father-in-law. Actually, I don't know if I can tell that story.
Oh, you tease.
Yeah.
anyway, Mr. Biffo, you're in charge of the topic, and that topic is Valentine's Day. You have 26 seconds left on the clock, and your time starts now.
Valentine's Day is celebrated differently all around the world. In Bulgaria, they like to put a mouse down their partner's bra. In Yugoslavia, they like to put...
They like repeat.
Fair.
Right. 14 seconds left. Talk about Valentine's Day. My time starts now. Do you like celebrating Valentine's Day? What do you like?
I don't know. Sorry, you start each
Yeah.
one
What?
of these with a
Do
bloody
I? What
question,
the fuck is
dear
this?
listener.
Nonsense.
It's absolutely...
That's a trick. It's a
Yeah.
dirty angle shooting trick.
It's padding.
It's padding.
Fine,
Thank you.
Biffo gets a point for that then. Stop banging the table.
I can't.
You can.
You can.
Right. 10 seconds left. Valentine's Day. Mr. Biffo, your time starts now.
In Brazil, they use a large syringe to inject their partner with love juice.
I'm having that.
I got it.
I
was fucking there, Paul.
My point. Just, you went mental.
I pushed the thing
I pushed it first.
I'm walking out.
Oh, you get now.
I didn't even know.
You're still in the lead.
In this
Christ.
round.
I have 3 seconds
I
left.
knew this was what would happen.
3
There was
seconds
no one
left. Talk
judging
about
this.
Valentine's Day. Starting now. All Valentine's Day.
Hesitation!
Yeah,
You can't! Oh, fuck!
You can't do that every round by starting with some random bloody Oh, listener. Oh,
Yeah.
listen to me. Oh,
So, what
do
is
you
Valentine's Day again?
What do you think, listener?
Yeah.
All these bloody rhetorical questions.
No one's listening, Paul.
Give us the facts about Valentine's
Who got that
Day.
point?
I think it was
I
Eli
did.
jumped
Right,
in
good.
first.
Right.
But we both pressed it.
You have Valentine's Day as your topic. 1 second left. Time starts now.
Valentine's Day.
Right, good.
I got the point there. Didn't I?
Right. Next.
Yay.
I'm not happy with this.
Here, give us the pack.
Right, go on.
It's not your turn, it's
No.
Biffo's turn.
Fucking rip me off. I'm allowed to talk to the listener. No rules saying I can't.
Oh, Jesus.
What's the topic?
Senior moments.
Mr. Biffo, your time talking about senior moments or hesitation, deviation or repetition begins right now.
Senior moments, it's something that most old people suffer from at one time or another, whether they're forgetting where they put their bath chair, what they're going to wipe their...
There. He said, senior moments with Paul Gannon. Can you start the clock? 'Cause every time I do, I get distracted
Okay,
because I
sure.
have to think. Right.
Did I only go for 9 seconds there?
Yeah.
Felt like an hour.
Long time. Right.
Paul, your time, you have 51 seconds on the clock. Senior moments is subjects starting now.
I do wonder that I start getting senior moments the older I get in life. I had one the other day where I was sure.
I.
Maybe
Repetition.
I like reggae.
I and I.
Right, fine, good. 43 seconds on the clock, Mr. Biffo. Your time on senior moments begins now.
Forgetting where you put your shoes, not remembering where your car keys are, having diarrhea.
I was there. I pressed it first.
Fine!
How did I forget the word for diarrhea? Of all the words.
Of all the words and all the games, I had to forget that one. Right, what was the challenge? What was the challenge?
Hesitation. It was hesitation.
Yeah, but you hesitated with the answer, so I'm
No,
stealing that
fuck
point.
off.
I'm going to do it.
No, you're not.
I'm not. Right, yeah,
Okay.
hesitation then, fine.
Right.
Eli got the point for that. You have 35 seconds left to talk about senior moments. Mr. Silverman, your time starts now.
An old man walks into a churchyard. He says, "Who am I? Whose grave is that?" It's his. He
Who?
says, "Oh,
Stop.
I'm Mr.
Stop.
Barry."
Stop.
Ooh, look at that grave. Ooh, there's some lichen on that grave. Ooh, scrapey
I have-
lichen. Lichen, sorry. What's it
I'm
called?
liking that.
Mould. Old man mould face.
Please shut up.
Alright, no, I did. What was your
It was so long ago, I have
was
actually
repetition.
forgotten. Yes, it was repetition.
Was it? Okay.
Who?
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! The owl manoeuvre. Right, okay, 28 seconds on the clock. Can you start it for me, Mr. Silverman?
Horny owl.
Talking about what? What's the topic again? Senior moments still.
What was the topic?
Hey!
Wow, yeah.
Starting now.
I have them a lot these days. Like I was going to say before, but was rudely interrupted. I don't find my housekeeping.
So you're doing I again, you narcissist.
I. First person. Try writing in third person, mate.
I waited till you got to your third one.
Yeah.
Fine. 20 seconds left, Mr. Biffo. On senior moments, and your time starts now.
My mother, a senior lady, once filled her shit sack. Shit!
Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting to not do the time
Colostomy
first.
bag, that was the word I was looking for.
Eli, hesitation, right?
My bag on the table, sorry,
Right,
Paul.
okay. 17 seconds left, Mr. Silverman, on senior moments, and your time starts now.
Senior moments are instances when older people forget things or have some other symptom of their degenerating brain matter. But it's funny, isn't it? Because little children also act this way when they're about 4.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, you fucker. Yeah.
I got there.
You like that, you fucker? No hesitation there, you fucker, was there? You fucker.
I still have a pencil and I still want to stab you in the fucking temple with it.
Fucking bell went. I was fucking talking.
Right, as we head into the final round, Mr. Biffo has 11 points, Eli has 12, and I have 5, 6, 7 points. And it's my topic to end on.
Ooh, what will it be?
Oh, what a shit topic.
Senior moments was the worst.
Park in the car.
Oh, for God's
Should we do
sake.
something more fun?
No, you know.
We have to do what we have to do, Paul.
Don't start TV chefs. We're not doing that either. Losing the plot.
Just
No,
do
just
that.
do the
Park
park
in
in
the
the
car.
car.
Parking the car. 1 minute when you're ready, Mr. Silverman, start me off.
Now, your subject, Paul, is parking the car.
Yeah.
And you have a minute starting now.
There is a dance move that I think we should all get behind as we head deeper into 2020, and that is the parking the car dance move. It's very simple to do. Oh, shit.
Dance move.
Yeah.
You got him.
Yeah. Right, Eli Silverman, parking the car, 48 seconds left on the clock, and your time starts now.
Parking the car can also refer to a move where you take a bike and cycle it. I'm losing my mind.
Oh! Who do you think got there first?
I think it
I
was
heard.
me.
Yeah, all right.
Mr. Biffo got there first.
Right, go on.
Yeah, only got pressing.
You got to fucking
Oh.
get
Tell me
your
when
shit
to
together,
go!
Paul.
I thought
You've
I
given up
pressed
on
it.
life.
It's alright, I can set it back to what it was, which was 28.
Oh, fuck. Start again.
Should we start this whole topic again?
What? No.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. Yay!
What? Are we not doing park in the car?
No.
I was going to say it's a euphemism for pooing.
That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at.
We'll start again from
I was
scratch.
thinking of like a lady lying down and you put a bike.
Between her bum
Yeah,
cheeks.
you park a bike between her bum cheeks for some reason.
The new topic to
Why
start
have you
this round.
changed it? You just didn't like parking the car.
No, I did.
I had lots to say. Remember how I parked the car?
You
When
parked
I
one
got
just
it?
now and you got
Yeah,
it, didn't you?
see?
Great, you can tell us in your own time how fun that was. I want to play this. The topic now is how to be the perfect spy, and I have 1 minute.
Starting now.
How to be the perfect spy. I have many very good ideas about how to be the perfect spy, such as glasses. Have you ever had those ocular headsets that you wear that can see behind you? They're interesting because if anyone tries to sneak up and stick a dagger in your spine, you'll see them coming thanks to the mirrored edges. You can turn around and say, I am a spy and I wish to commit you to the grave. And then you karate chop them right in their faces and they go down. Also, shoes with oil that comes out the back, squirting hot, liquid black mess. So any villain trying to bounce you down from the fucking
You were
balls.
doing so well.
Deviation.
Thank you.
Bounce
very
you
well.
down.
I know.
Villains
Bounce
don't generally
you
try and
down.
bounce you down.
Bounce
In
you
fact,
down
no
the
one
stairs.
tries to do that because that
No.
was nonsense.
No, but I'm happy with that. I did 30
Yeah,
did
it's
very
good.
well.
It's a good run.
Did very
It's a
well.
good run.
Right, Silverman, you have 21 seconds left on how to be the perfect spy, and your time starts now.
How to be the perfect spy? Well, I would be a schlub-looking man, and walking down the road, no one would see me in my beige clothing and my little glasses. They'd think, there goes a loser man.
Man.
Yeah.
Competition of man.
Shit.
Oh, man, I've not had any taste in this round.
6 seconds left, Mr. Silverman. Can you start the clock when it's time?
6 seconds. How to be the perfect spy, starting now.
I have a book coming out called How to Be the Perfect Spy. It's full of great tips and tricks on how to... Yay! Hey, I got a point! Yay! Doesn't mean I've won. Because at the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen, here are the final scores. In last place with a mere 9 points is Paul Gannon. Coming up from behind with a not too embarrassing 12 points is Mr. Biffo, but out ahead, oh, you can't believe your eyes, missus. It is Eli Silverman with a nice fat 13 points.
Thank you.
There we go.
It wasn't because I was actually good at the talking bit, it was being good at the interrupting. That's where I got all those points from.
That's
interrupting
the
correctly.
horrible irony of the game. You could talk for 59 seconds and
Yeah.
go right at the end.
Someone gets in there.
And goes, yes, you said a bumpuli twice.
A bumpuli.
Bumpuli twice.
A bumpy.
A bumpy line.
Bumpuli is a real word.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's it mean?
Yeah, we'll look it up.
No, tell me.
A bumpuli is a small mammal with
Ah.
a wide nose that looks like a spade and it can dig.
Barkley.
Barkley the homunculi.
I was going to say Barkley's quite a good name for a baby cloud.
Yeah, Barkley the Cloud. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
See,
isn't it?
babies,
That
you could
rings
say
it.
that,
What
couldn't you?
about a homunculi?
No, fucking.
What kind of clouds like that? Mumpuli.
You've changed the word.
Have you ever seen a momentous clouds?
Your meter's cloud. Is that a cloud that looks like the big end of a dick?
A metus.
Half fish, half metres.
That is good.
Not bad at
That's
all.
imagine a cock, but with a fish's tail. Basically, is what I'm imagining.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
top half metus, lower half fish.
at the end of that game, it means Eli, you can give a bean. Mr. Biffo gets a bean, and I also get a bean.
You both get beans.
So at the end of that round, Eli's 1-1. Biffo's 1-1. I haven't won any, but we all have a bean to eat at the end of the show, which will be in part 2.
Oh.
We will really be racking up the beans.
What's going on?
Paul. Just one thing. Wasn't this maybe a TV game show special?
Yeah, that's radio.
It's radio.
It's been on the TV though.
Has it?
Yes. It ran for a limited series in the early 80s, and
Oh,
then it
did
came
it
back
really?
With
for its
Parsons?
anniversary. Yeah.
Oh.
And it came back for anniversary, celebrating 50 years for the BBC Two.
I did not know that.
So there you go.
You learn something every day, don't you?
You do. So, what a thrilling first part to our Cheap Show TV board game quiz show, board game off the telly quiz show, part 1 episode. Wasn't it lots of fun?
And
Thanks
lots
for
of
having
fun.
me.
Yeah.
Well, what's coming up in part 2? Well, I'll tell you.
More cloud naming?
No more cloud naming.
I like that.
In part 2, we'll be playing the Michael Barrymore Striking Bridge. I thought I was going to burp, and then it affected how I said Barrymore.
Will there be a chair leg?
What? No. Oh, dirty.
Was that
No, we're not going to go into...
Lubbock.
No.
That's still happening. He's still trying to fight that
Yeah.
that rap. He's
Yes.
suing the police.
Let's end the show on this note, shall we?
Well, you've introduced Strike It Lucky. What do you think?
It doesn't necessarily mean you
Strike
have
It
to
Lucky
think
is one
about
of
that
those-
one thing that happened in
you
his
don't
life.
mention Strike It Lucky to anyone, and they don't automatically think Michael Barrymore, and they don't automatically then go on to think Dead Body in the Pool.
Well,
I think of chair legs.
That is the tragedy of Michael Barrymore right now, isn't it?
I've met Malcolm Barrymore.
Have you?
Well, sort of. My mum and dad did. I saw him
Pool party.
supporting Little Lodge. And we were sat in the front row, and
Yeah.
he came over and he gave my dad all the kind of
Yeah.
and then I was sat in between my mum and dad,
Yeah.
and then he went, "Oh, is this the wife?" He skipped me.
Yeah.
I've never forgiven him for that.
Yeah, because he likes kids, doesn't he? You know, like had that My Kind of People show. Where
He
all
didn't
kids were
like me.
singing. No. It's not the worst thing in the world to be not Michael Barrymore's favourite person. Something you.
Well, yeah, with hindsight.
Well, hindsight.
Whenever that show came on, it just used to strike the most terrible boredom into my heart.
Strike It Boredom. So we're going to be playing Strike It Lucky in part 2 of the show. I'm finishing off with a return game that I wanted to play. It is Britain's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah.
We have a little bit of fun with that one.
Does Cheap Show have talent though? That's the question we'll be answering.
The answer, as we all know by now, is no. So,
It should be called Britain's Got Mouth Noise.
Mallant.
Britain's Got Tarrant.
Tarrant.
Everyone's got a piece of Chris Tarrant.
This is not working, is
I
it?
know, I can't think of a way to end this episode.
What else rhymes with talent?
We've done the thing, we've got that coming up. So join us for part 2.
What about Smiths and Jobson?
Britain's got Smith
You've
and
added
Johnson.
Britain's got Smiths and Johnson's got
No,
talent.
Johnson's got talent.
I'm thinking about
Smiths got Johnson.
Oh, cloud names.
cloud names.
I don't care about
Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us
Barrymore.
next week for part 2 of the Cheap Show Board Game Quiz Show TV Board Game Special Edition, and for more games, more surprises, and the Bean finale. Bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Episode 1.
Well, that'd be a nice little episode, wouldn't
Yeah,
it?
that was just a minute. It was great.
Yeah, it's fun. I think that's the most I've ever played it.
Yeah,
It's a concentration
It's
game more than
fun.
anything else.
It's fun. You can see why it's such a hit. for
yeah,
years.
yeah. You do.
And it allows people to kind of show their character through their talking.
They're talking.
This is the best thing about having that Waddington's board game. The list of all the games that came out at the time.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Right, cup of tea, cigarette break, then we'll do part 2.
Sounds good.
We're doing alright for time, it's only 3.
Oh, that's all right.
I might get the bus back again. Glutton for punishment.
Cover your mouth.
I was reading this article on AV Club the other day about a TV show called Kid Nation. It was like an early 2000s show, and they basically put a bunch of kids aged 8 to 14 in a Wild West town and just let them get on with it. And like, you're a judge.
That doesn't sound safe at all.
Well, that doesn't sound safe. You hear from the kids in the background that like, oh, there was actually 200 adults just off set, and there were things going on, but it was filmed to make it look like they were like Lord of the Flies.
But they did that, didn't they? Was it BBC Two or Channel 4 years ago, where there was a load of kids in a house? And they just left them to their own devices. And yeah, that was full on Lord of the Flies. Gotta say Lord of the Rings then.
I found a two LP Hobbit with a book.
Wow.
Yeah, it's an animated version of The Hobbit they did.
There was, was that
what, the Rankin and Bass one?
Yeah.
Is it Rankin and Bass?
That one that's all rotoscoped?
No, that's Lord of the Rings. This is The Hobbit.
It wasn't the same people?
No. Interesting.
It is interesting, that.
Yeah, that rotoscope one, that was stunning.
And it was basically
that was
half
mad. The visuals
of the
were
first
mad.
three books, wasn't it? It was like a book and a half.
Yeah.
The raves were great, weren't they? Yeah.
I keep recommending. Have you ever seen The Thief and the Cobbler?
No.
So it's an animated film that took 40 years to make. The guy, I think his name is Richard Fleischer or Richard something. He's the guy who was the animating director behind Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Right.
He is a genius. He really is, and he does.
Has this just come out or something, or just been shown?
He died recently, so everyone was talking about it.
Okay.
But it's a film about this. It's like a silent film about this thief and a cobbler, and they're all chasing this special amulet or something.
Yeah.
But as he's been making over 40 years, you see the animation style go from like Yellow Submarine to kind of like Disney's Aladdin-esque animation. But it is madcap, like visual, mind-bending stuff.
Shit.
There's a chase through like this palace with all checkerboards and SS kind of things. It just folds in reality.
Can we see it?
It's on YouTube. There's a thing called the Cobbler's Cut because some fan found as much raw footage as he could and pieced it together.
What's it called? The Thief and the Cobbler?
Thief and the Cobbler. I think it's called the Cobbler.
Was it unfinished then?
Yeah, it's still theoretically still unfinished, but
But he died.
But it was released in some form.
Recobble, cut or Mark 4, cut Mark 4.
Yeah, there's so many.
Have you put the kettle on?
No, I'm going to do it now. I just wanted to get all this set up just ahead of time. I'll get those cards there, that's fine.
Oh, come on. Why is it not? Oh, I'm going to have to watch this. It doesn't want to load at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's utterly brilliant. It really is.
That's my jam.
Oh, it's still recording, I think, isn't it?